The 63rd Grammy Awards graced our screens on the 14th of March in a way we have never seen before. No audience, socially distanced, a circular 5-stage room, and Trevor Noah as our host. There were big winners, record-breaking moments, and a few talking points. So on today's video, we're going to list 5 things we loved and 5 things we didn't about the 2021 Grammys. So let's get into it. Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Jamie C, and today we have a music industry review video for you. And as I said at the start, we are going to be looking at the 2021 Grammys and some of the things we loved and some of the things we didn't. And one of the things we absolutely loved was the pre-show because it was fun, it was fresh, and it held an air of importance. For us, the pre-show actually gave more focus and importance to the acts and the awards that were on it than in past years. Now, normally the pre-show or the premiere show, whatever you want to call it, for the Grammys is a collage of interviews, some performances, and a very quick-fire award ceremony. Now, because this year was virtual and it was all on one screen, so everything had to be on that one screen, the pace was slower, and therefore we felt it gave more emphasis to those who were on the pre-show, and therefore allowed people to see the acts that were nominated and enjoy the performances better, rather than quickly switching over to the red carpet because a big star has arrived. So yes, for us, we loved the pre-show because it gave emphasis to everybody who won an award, everybody who was nominated, and everybody who performs, and everybody at the Grammys should get their moment in the spotlight, and thank God the pre-show was able to do that. So our next point is an obvious one, and we thought we'd address this straight away, but The Weeknd were nowhere to be seen in the 2021 Grammy Awards, which was so surprising considering their song Blinding Lights took over streaming sites, radios, and was even the TikTok song of 2020. The Weeknd also headlined the Super Bowl, they were in the American Music Awards and did very well, and Blinding Lights is actually a really well written song. It is not produced like a pop song that's just followed a structure and a formula. It's actually something really good, but yet The Weeknd were nowhere to be seen. We think that The Weeknd had as big a year as Billie Eilish, who managed to walk away with 2 awards, and we think the song is just as good, if not better, than Watermelon Sugar High, which also walked away with an award. So honestly, please tell me, Recording Academy, what you have to do to get a nomination, because Blinding Lights was such a big song, and The Weeknd couldn't have had a better year than they had in 2020. So a down for us is that The Weeknd wasn't there. Now, having said all that, even without The Weeknd being there, it was a damn good night for music. Yes, there was no live audience and no over-the-top performances, though we did see the performance of WAP, which maybe you should or maybe you shouldn't go and see unless you're easily offended. But we're gonna gloss over that. But we do have to give credit to Ben Winston, the producer, for making the stage and making the performance what it was. He made this circular room which had 5 stages. There was no need for an audience, which meant when you were watching these performances, you effectively forgot that the audience was there. And it worked really well. It was a bit intimate, and yeah, there was some awkward moments when some bands played and they didn't really fit the vibe of the room, but overall it was very good. The performances were slick, they were fresh. Harry Styles, for example, gave one hell of a performance. Haim were absolutely amazing, and obviously Swiftie did her utmost best to produce excellent music. So we thought the music and the production quality of the show was fantastic, and for us that was a highlight. We also have to say the various streams that were brought in were absolutely amazing. BTS absolutely killed it. That was definitely a highlight, and there was some other things that were awesome that if you haven't watched any of the highlights, you need to go and check out, because the performances for us were one of the high points. Now, talking about BTS, we have to bring this up, but BTS didn't get anything. We were so happy and we applauded when the Academy gave them a nomination, because it would have been absolutely criminal if they didn't get a nomination. Dynamite literally exploded into the world and brought a brand new fan base to K-pop. The fact that they didn't receive anything, that baffled us a lot. Now, don't get us wrong, we were quite happy that Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande won, but we kind of feel that BTS should have won in that category. But that's just our opinion. What do you think, guys? Should BTS have walked away with an award? Do you disagree? Do you agree? We thought they were dynamite in 2020. Their show was obviously dynamite, and their performance was dynamite. So maybe they should have been awarded something. But let us know what you think in the comments. Now, having said all this, we do have to applaud the Recording Academy because they did do a few things right this year. Women, the fight against sexism and racism seemed to stand front and center during the awards. The awards in the past have been criticized for their inequality, and while there is a way to go for that quality to be front and center and we don't have to talk about it anymore, it really did make some headway to remove controversial comments like the women need to step up, and they also addressed a lot of things that happened this year with Black Lives Matter and the inequality that women have faced around the world. We were so pleased that I Can't Breathe walked away with an award, and whatever you think of this song, the message is true and it really echoes, as we just said, what happened in 2020. We must fight against inequality in every form of its existence. We also love the fact that Beyonce broke some records, and so did Swiftie, and who doesn't love when records are broken? They always offer talking points, and that is something we loved. So by and large, we felt that the Academy picked the right people to win these awards across the whole night, with a few discrepancies. Now, one of these discrepancies, and one of the things that we disagreed with, was the award for Billie Eilish for the best record of the year. Now, don't get us wrong, we are huge fans of Billie Eilish in the Elevate Network. We think a lot of the things that she does is absolutely amazing, but we're not quite sure her song Everything I Wanted was the strongest in this category. Megan Thee Stallion had an absolutely amazing song in here, but we're also not quite sure we would have gone for that either. To be honest, we didn't think the nominee choices in this category were that strong, and this is probably where we would have put The Weeknd, because this was one of the records of the year in our opinion. Regardless, we do have to say well done, Billie Eilish. We do applaud you. We think you are a worthy winner, but this song wasn't as good as No Time to Die, which did receive a nomination, and we were so happy for that. But we think Billie Eilish maybe shouldn't have won this category, especially considering last year she absolutely stormed the awards, but rightfully so. Now, keeping on a bit of a negative trajectory and giving a bit more criticism to the Recording Academy, we have to say we really do not like the Best New Artist award. We didn't like the category, we didn't like the nominees. You know, we enjoyed it when Billie Eilish won last year, but that was a bit of an anomaly. We just don't feel like this category offers the support for new artists. We don't think that it actually recognizes new artists that have broken through that proverbial glass ceiling and really worked and been, you know, appeared out of nowhere. That's what a new artist is. They appear out of nowhere, they take the world by storm. Now, we think the Best New Artist nomination shouldn't appear in any other category because we want the Best New Artist nominations to be people you do not know, to be people that have actually broken into this industry, and they can use this award as a platform to promote their music and get new fans and really establish themselves in the world of popular music. Now, don't get us wrong, we were very happy that Megan Thee Stallion won this because she is an amazing artist. But is she really a new artist? We're not too sure. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. Is the Best New Artist a good category? Is it a bad category? Are we overanalyzing it? Now, while we're talking about Megan Thee Stallion, this is something we loved about the awards, the fact that she won the Best Rap Song, and damn straight she should have done it. What an amazing song that she won it with. Not only did this make history because she was the first female to win this award, but given the impact that that song had, there was no other winner in that category for us. But let us know what you think. Now, my next point is more of a personal one because a lot of you will know that I'm a big fan of rock and metal, but I wasn't really happy with the rock nominations this year. And when I say rock, I mean the rock, the alternative rock, and the metal, because there was a lot of bands I felt were missing. Now, don't get me wrong, I was so happy when the Strokes won, or when they were nominated and won for their new album, The New Abnormal. They finally got an award and they've deserved it. They should have got it ages ago. But I have to say that I can't believe that Haim left empty-handed. I said earlier in the video that they had a hell of a performance, but these guys have had a hell of a year. Is the stuff written by Haim better than the Strokes? I'm not going to say that because it's all about personal preference, but really, Haim should have walked away. Furthermore, while we do appreciate the Bodies and Fiona Apple were top choices for golden trophies, we cannot help see that there was the absence of Dylan, who came back. What about AC/DC? And what about Ozzy Osbourne? He seems to be strongly ignored. There was also a whole load of other acts out there that didn't even get nods, and we were a bit disappointed by that. Don't get us wrong, well done to the people who won, but there was a lot more rock and metal that could have been brought into these categories but was somehow missed. Let's, however, end on a positive note, and one of the things we absolutely loved about the 2021 Grammys was how homage was played to artists we have lost recently. There was absolutely beautiful moments which saw industry icons like John Prine and Chick Corea receive nominations for works that really are truly amazing, and we will miss them very, very much. A beautiful way to play homage. We also heard homages in songs to the likes of Eddie Van Halen and Bill Withers, which was absolutely amazing. So for us, that was a super great highlight, a great send-off, and a great way to commemorate people that we have lost over the last 12 months or so because of this pandemic. So that was something that was a really good send-off. It felt really intimate to us and a great thing for the Academy to do. And there you have it, guys. There are 5 things we loved and 5 things we didn't about the 2021 Grammys. What do you think are the things that you loved and things you didn't, which we haven't talked about in this video? Let us know in the comments. What did you think of the overall show? Was it good? Was it bad? Was it too long? Was it too short? Did your favorite get nominated? Did they win or did they not get nominated or win? Please let us know what you thought of the show in the comments. If you liked this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't, then give us a thumbs down and let us know in the comments why. If you like to look at videos that talks about independent artists and reviews things in the music industry, then please hit subscribe and hit that notification bell so you will know when we produce a new video. Also, please follow us at Elevate Reviews on Twitter, where you will see the latest news and you'll know when we have a new video or article coming up. If you guys do want a review, then please hit us up at elevate@advosound.com, and we will gladly get in touch and talk about what we can do for you. But that's all we have time for our video today, guys, so hopefully you enjoyed it. Let us know your thoughts, and we'll catch you on the next video.